And I know what you want, tryna roll me in the blunt. Did push a nigga front, you can get slumped. Deuce 5 with them up, homicide is a must. Who can I trust? I don't know who I could trust. I don't know who finna bust. Don't give a fuck, tell my haters wet them up. Tell my haters wet them up.
Yo, what's going on YouTube? Kai here, checking in with another video. As y'all can see, we back talking about Ymdgento. Somebody who is really like a little brother to me, or really like a son, like that's really like my son. But I'm not gonna do no dissing, like y'all know I never do no dissing. I'm just gonna let the facts be the facts, and whatever y'all takeaways, what y'all take away, period. So as y'all see, he's back on social media, back on Twitter, he back on Facebook. On Facebook is where he really talking like the most personal. He really getting direct to who he wants to get his message across. And for me, it's like that's where his home base is, if y'all understand what I'm saying. That's where all the people he went to school with, all the people he grew up with, all the people who actually know him personally is at. And that's where he's really making the hardest impact, because these are people who know him. So everybody's like, what's going on? Like, people from Facebook is like, what's going on? Like, why are you back here? Why are you talking so crazy? What it is. He back on Twitter talking about all the YouTube stuff like Ryan and, you know, dead channels and stuff like that. But I'm just going to address this situation so we can further get him the help that he needs. So now these kids can really stop hyping his head up. As y'all see, he be off social media for a little minute. And the reason why he's off social media is because he be getting hospitalized. Y'all don't know that. But I have to say this. He's been hospitalized because he got schizophrenia. That's why you see that personality change. Like 1 minute he'll be good, then immediately, like a snap of a finger, it's all in his head. So at the snap of a finger, he think the whole world is against him. So the things that he be saying, some of it might be legit, some of it is just things that's just made up in his mind, things that he made come to reality, and it's really hindering the people that's around him. Seriously, it's really hindering them. It's people in his corner right now that shouldn't be in his corner. He be enrolled in the hospital, but he's able to check himself out because he's over the age. He's not taking the medication that he's given, so all he want to do is just smoke and do whatever other drugs he's doing, and that's not helping. And then, like I said, the people who he has in his house isn't helping. So right now, I'm just making this video to say this. I was talking to the person who he mentions all the time, the Brian guy who he quote-unquote says gave him his first 2K, but the 2K6. Me and Brian had a conversation yesterday because I seen Brian talking crazy. Well, not talking crazy, but Brian was basically encouraging Marcus' antics from previous events that happened. Me and Brian had a conversation. He didn't know nothing about it, so I hit him on Facebook Messenger like, bruh, stop encouraging this behavior. Like, he actually going through something. Like, he needs some help. Like, stop encouraging this. And he's like, man, you know, let me just call you. Like, I broke down what I was saying. He's like, just let me call you real quick. So he called me, and we had like a good 15-minute conversation. But he had to call me back. But we had a 15-minute conversation. In the conversation, he was like, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know this was going on. He basically told me from when me and Marcus fell out, that really broke his heart the most, because me and Marcus was like this. Remind y'all, we all from the same hood. Everybody that I'm mentioning, from the people that be around, we all from the same hood, so we all know each other. So he said when you and Marcus like stopped being cool, that really hurt him the most. And when he said that, it just like triggered me to be like, you know, he's absolutely right. Like, since I stepped out of Marcus' life, his life has been going downhill. Yeah, you can have the money, but your life is going downhill because you don't have the people who actually know you around. You got all this money, so you feel like you got all this power, and it's not translating to what you really want to do or the things that you're trying to do. That's because you don't have the people around you that you need to have that's telling you you need to do this. You're not having the people around you to give their opinion. You know, the real opinions, the real critics to say, nah, I don't think that's going to work, bruh. Or nah, bruh, don't do that. For real, he's just like, I got it. Like, I don't need nobody's opinion, because who other opinion is he going to value other than mine or other than the people who actually know him, who grew up with him? And that really just, when he said that, it really was like, damn, this nigga is right. Like, I'm over here trying to like figure out, telling everybody like stop doing that. But what Brian had said, he's like, you know, you gotta let him do it. Like, he's so deep in his mind that you have this. This the person that we have to accept. Basically, it's literally like, if he don't want the help, this the person that we have to accept. But in my head, it's like, if we gonna accept him doing this, you know, it's only one trigger and that shit's gonna flip. And then now he gonna go off the deep end and he really gonna do something that he ain't supposed to be doing. Like, he really gonna put himself in harm's position over his own train of thought. And the only way he gonna get better is if he stay on his medication or he stay enrolled in the hospital. But you can't tell nobody nothing that got money. When you got money, you feel like you got power. And then he got fame also. You can't talk to nobody like that. It's like talking to a brick wall. It's literally like talking to how I'm talking now. I'm just talking to myself. If I don't put this video out, it's just basically I'm talking to myself. See what I'm saying? Like, it's absolutely nothing. There's no help there. All his friends could tell him, bruh, just be cool, like, be easy, like, you know, we love you, we care about you. All his friends could tell him that. All his fans could tell him that. But it don't matter because it's already in his head. There's nothing else we can do. There's nothing else we can do, period. And I'm sad to say that. Like, I'm sad to say that. Now I feel like it's my fault because I jumped out the picture. But what I jumped out the picture for was like, bruh, me and him was just like, it was really no good. Like, maybe I might give y'all the backstory of like why me and him fell out. But he really like was always like a shiesty, slimy nigga. And Brian broke that down to me. Even when it was like, when Marcus was like coming up. Like I said, we all had the same system, PS2, Xbox. Well, that was Xbox 360, but we all had PlayStation 2. We all had the PS3. We all had Xbox 360. And with us having these systems, we all had different games. Like, I might have all these games. Marcus might have an exclusive game. Brian might have an exclusive game. So when Brian gave Marcus like the 2K6, that put Marcus in the mindset of, oh, I can just play all 2K. But when Marcus had a game, he wasn't giving the game to nobody. Marcus was being selfish in a sense. Marcus had stuff that other people had that he wouldn't give to nobody else. So he always had the selfish mentality. And the reason why I say that is because Marcus ain't put nobody else in position since he became his position. He ain't put nobody on. Nobody he be running around with. Like, none of his exclusive people that he run around with. He ain't put nobody on. And Brian's like, yeah, you know, Marcus always been selfish. Marcus always been this. And I said, you know what? You're absolutely right. When he broke it down, he was right. It wasn't nothing I could do. It wasn't nothing I could say. I'm just sitting there like, you're right, bro. But I just want to make this video to let y'all know, like, Marcus, see if y'all want to accept him for him. Keep telling him, like, bruh, take your meds. Keep getting help. Get out your mind. You know, continue to be perfect. Because for this 2K that's coming up, I don't know what he's going to do, bruh. Like, I don't know if he's going to be on YouTube shit. I don't know what he's going to do. I don't know if the little bit of Marcus that's inside of him is going to be like, I gotta grind out videos. I just want to address all this stuff, but I know y'all all hitting me up, asking me, you know, what are you going to do for the next 2Ks coming out? Is he going to grind videos? Is he good? He be on social media, so it seems like he's getting help. What's going on? I just wanted to address and give y'all this information that I know about. I know a lot more. I know a lot more personal stuff. And like I said, y'all can really see that I'm holding back a lot. It's a lot that I want to say, but I'm just not going to say. I just want to make this video for y'all. I'm about to get out of here.